1948. So 1 year after independence is when Kalyan Bhavan in Somwarpet made a start. Ashtu itihasa ide idu jagake. So it's basically rice and wheat. That's very interesting.
Dosa. ಫ್ಲೇಮ್ ಹೈ ಆದರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಇದು ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು.
There's so much of work that's gone in to perfect that craft, to perfect that art of that dosae. I've been to so many places for dosas. I find every place has its own nuances. That's a perfect roast. Wonderful, ready to eat. Can't wait to taste it. Enough poetry. So good. Huh? The onions have the deep roast. Correct. That's why slightly caramelized. And then inside you're tasting the texture also of the slightly softer onions. The onions that were hidden, protected from the onions on top. This is a dosa that I've been waiting to taste. That onion dosa was an ace. And this, I'm sure, is going to be its worthy companion. Oh. Namaskara folks, this is Kripal Amanna, Gourmet on the road, and you're watching Food Lovers TV. Today we are in a spectacular region of Coorg, more specifically North Kodagu. We are near Somwarpet and we've stayed at a friend's estate here for the night and we're on our way to breakfast. Breakfast at an eatery in Somwarpet that goes back 75 years. I'm looking forward to breakfast, but just being in this environment, this coffee haven completely re-energizes you, reinvigorates all your senses. Just loving it. Namaskara, hello Dayanand. Thank you very much firstly for your beautiful hospitality.
Thank you. Most welcome.
We've spent the night at Dayanand's beautiful estate bungalow here. Perhaps that's something for another day. But this morning we've come for breakfast to
Kalyan Bhavan.
Kalyan Bhavan.
Which I hear has been there for 75 years.
Okay.
And run in the same family. Grandfather and then son and now his children are running the place.
Wonderful. So I'm told whenever Dayanand has visitors, a stop at Kalyan Bhavan is a must. Either for breakfast or lunch. Let's go in and check out what the food at Kalyan Bhavan here in Somwarpet is all about. Namaskara sir. Namaskara. Chennagidira.
Ravi is, he cooks, he serves, he cleans, he does, he maintains the place.
Wonderful.
And his brother Vinay is there. He's a lawyer. He also comes and helps.
Third generation.
Oh, he's a third generation. What's your name sir?
Basavaraj.
Nimdu ತಂದೆ ಹೆಸರು?
Basappa.
Mr. Basappa.
Restoration.
So ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು 1948. So 1 year after independence is when Kalyan Bhavan in Somwarpet made a start. ಅಷ್ಟು ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಇದೆ ಇದು ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ. It's always nice to see a place that has a history.
Correct.
That goes back and also spans generations.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when you come here, right at the entrance, you know what's already cooked and ready for you to savor. Some masala vade, some uddina vade also.
ಓಪನ್ ಕಿಚನ್. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲಂಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಿಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದು ಮನೆ ಕಿಚನ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮನೆ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ.
ಮನೆ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದೋಸೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು?
ನಾನೇ.
ಓ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಮದರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್.
ಓ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್.
ಲಂಚ್ ಅನ್ನ ಶಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಮಸಾಲಾ and all.
What is your mother's name?
Sukanya.
And how long have you been involved in this?
More than 27 years.
Yeah, so what is special here, Ravi?
Idli, vada, uppittoo, kesari bath, masala dosa, plain dosa, onion dosa, tuppa dosa, poori.
Wonderful. So ಸುಮಾರು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. ನಾವು ಮೂರ್ನಾಲ್ಕು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But if you've tasted some of the items, do let us know in the comments below which ones are your favorite.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಂತೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ದೋಸೆ ಹಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಂತೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ.
ಮೆಂತೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ?
ಮೆಂತೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ನಾವು ರೈಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಫರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಉದ್ದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾರ?
ಉದ್ದು ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಉದ್ದು.
ಓ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಉದ್ದು?
ಇದು wheat powder ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
Oh, really?
For Christmas.
So it's basically rice and wheat. That's very interesting. Oh, ನಿಮ್ದು ಪಲ್ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಲರ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ರೆಡ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
ಓ, ರೆಡ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇದು ಹಳದಿ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟರ್ಮರಿಕ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೊರಿಯಾಂಡರ್, ಆನಿಯನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಟೊ.
ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಸಾಸಿವೆ ಉರಿದಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹೌದೌದು. ಪಲ್ಯ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಚಟ್ನಿ, ಕಾಯಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ.
Oh, ಕಾಯಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ. I also like the color of the palya, quite soft, quite light. I like also that touch of kothmiri, Allah.
Yeah. Coriander.
I'm just loving that sizzle of that dosae even as it roasts there on the hanchu. And this is an interesting dosae because out here dosae
very
has
old that tawa.
Old
more
tawa.
than 40 years.
40-year tawa. So the dosae is roasting on a 40-year-old tawa, and the recipe is also very different.
Very different. And this filter is also 50 plus years old. Coffee filter.
Oh, coffee filter. Brass idu.
Brass.
Oh, wonderful. I can see some thick decoction in there. So I know this is going to be an interesting place also for a cup of coffee. Oh, kadak martira dosa normally?
Full crisp ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Customers ಹೇಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Some people ask full crisp ಅಂತ. Some people want soft ಅಂತ.
And the chutney, ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಕಾಯಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ?
ಕಾಯಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ. ಸೊ ಸಾಂಬಾರ್.
ಓ, ಸಾಂಬಾರ್.
ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಖಂಡಿತ. ಅದು ಏನ್ ಚಟ್ನಿ? ಅದು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ?
ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ. ಸೊ ಚಟ್ನಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ನೀರು. ಕೋಕೋನಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ನಾವು ಕಾಯಿ ತುರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 30% ಕುದಿಗಡಲೆ, 70% ಕಾಯಿ, 10% ಕೊರಿಯಾಂಡರ್, ಜಿಂಜ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ, ದೋಸಾ. ಆನಿಯನ್ ದೋಸಾಗ ಫ್ಲೇಮ್ ಲೋ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹೈ ಫ್ಲೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು 5-10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಆನಿಯನ್ ದೋಸೆಗೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಪ್ರೀ ಆರ್ಡರ್, ಮೊದಲೇ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸೊ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಫ್ಲೇಮ್ ಹೈ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಇದು ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು.
ಸೊ ಮುಂಚೆಯಿಂದಾವೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇದು ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ?
ಹಾಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾದರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್
12-13. And today you're 43. So for the last 31 years, when you go to places like these, it's not just a dosae that you're eating. There's so much of work that's gone in to perfect that craft, to perfect that art of that dosae. And that's really what you're consuming. I've been to so many places for dosas. I find every place has its own nuances, its own traditions that have been perfected, fine-tuned over decades. That's a perfect roast. Wonderful, ready to eat. Well, we've got two dosas made. We've got a ghee masala dosa made and also the onion dosa. The ghee masala dosa, I passed it on to my friend here, Dayanand. And whilst I was talking to Ravi here, he's treated the dosa in the manner that any good hot dosa should be treated. He quickly polished it off. So we've got the onion dosa to taste first, while a fresh bisi ghee dosa comes to us from the kitchen. How is it?
ಇದು ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ತಿಂತಾ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
See, even I introduced you to something new in Somwarpet.
Absolutely.
Courtesy Ravi. Yeah, well, I was watching Ravi roasting this dosa with so much patience. It was almost as he was talking to the dosa while he was talking to me. He was waiting diligently for that dosa to be roasted just to that right amount of doneness. And only when he was satisfied did he send me out with this plate. This is a dosa that's burdened with the weight of plenty of onions. Can't wait to taste it. Enough poetry. So good, huh? The onions have the deep roast.
Correct.
That's why slightly caramelized. And then inside you're tasting the texture also of the slightly softer onions. The onions that were hidden, protected from the onions on top. And then somewhere I'm tasting a bit of the tartness that emerges from the dosae hittu. It's such a delicious dosae. Sakodi inu ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. I want to go for that gatti chutney, but I want to savor that dosa just by itself first. You can see the layers of onion, that which is near caramelized and that which is still translucent. So you're tasting textures of onion, you're tasting layers of flavor. Super. Sir, super ಇದೆ ದೋಸೆ. ಇದು ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ನಿಮ್ದು ತಂದೆಯಾ? Sir is telling me that his son has a lot of interest in the cooking and that's the reason why they're able to continue this forward. Imagine they opened doors just a year after independence. Can you imagine what the mood in the nation must have been like? When you enter places like these, it's not just to savor that dosa, but you can also time travel. Right?
History.
You connect with history, you speak to them, and that's also the privilege that we have today.
And sustaining 75 years
Yes.
in changing times is not easy.
Fantastic. And this time with some of that gatti chutney. The chutney is nice and spicy. There's some mint that I'm tasting in that chutney somewhere. Pudina. Super garlic is there, really?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
I can also taste a bit of garlic. That's adding to the pungency of that chutney. Super. Ravi, this is gold.
Thank you.
ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನಿಯನ್ ದೋಸೆ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ, ರಶ್ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಅನಿಯನ್ ದೋಸೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ರವಿ 4 ಮಸಾಲೆ ದೋಸೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So good. And the dosa is nice and soft. So on one side it's roasted dark and on the other side dosa is a nice golden brown, the color of toast. I'm also tasting now that edge of sweetness from the onions, and that sweetness finds a contrasting partner in that spice of that chutney that is further enhanced by the pungency of the garlic. So good. You sure you're not going to have some more? You can go back to reading a paper. You know, sometimes when I'm tasting and I ask a friend to accompany, whilst typically most people would eat a dosa in a couple of minutes or so, with me it's like a ritual sometimes.
Enjoying the food in its and understanding what is in it and feeling it is a different experience.
Wonderful. I'm glad that you think in that way.
No, I do. We at home also we eat.
Huh.
I try and find out what is in it. But yeah, you are seeing the process live and you
Yeah.
are consuming it. You know how
Yeah.
it's turning out to be.
You're making that connection from that hanchu to the plate.
Yeah.
Definitely a dosa to have in Somwarpet. When you visit Kalyan Bhavan, please make note, they're open only in the morning for breakfast. Sunday holiday, and in the afternoon they serve you lunch. There's no evening service. 3:30 p.m. they close and then only the next day. Inu ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. Oh, busy ಇದೆ. That's sambar. Oh, dosa kuda bantu. Fantastic. I've got a nice busy ghee masala dosa, tuppa masala dosa also. Now I'm torn whether we should go for that, but I think we should taste the dosa first, while the dosa is still very hot. This is a dosa that I've been waiting to taste. That onion dosa was an ace, and this, I'm sure, is going to be its worthy companion. Oh, that crunch of that dosa as I break into it. So that's a palya that's stained ever so lightly by the turmeric. So good. So you break into it with a crackle, but then you're chewing more on its soft crunch, all the way through. Oh, that's a delicious. Some more dosa?
No, I
Yeah.
finished one full. So
You finished one full dosa. Oh, this is so good. Also, what's interesting here is the texture of the dosa, thanks to their special recipe that involves only the rice and a bit of wheat. And that, I think, gives it a certain porous crunch. It's also not too heavy.
there's no urad,
Yeah.
dals.
So it's only the rice that's ground And then you have the wheat flour that goes into it. And I think it's the wheat flour that gives it that roasted sort of a soft crunch. And within the dosae, sprinkled all over the dosae, are flecks of coriander. You know, I've eaten so many dosas, Dayanand, and people sometimes ask me, dosa tindu nimge, don't you get tired? I'm like, every dosa I meet is like a person. It's different in its character, it's different in its personality. I've never seen a dosa like this, with this sort of a batter, with the coriander sprinkled all over it. So good. There's plenty of tuppa, but just enough so that every pore of the dosa is drenched in it. And this time it's some of that chutney, the kai chutney. I love the punchy potency of the chutney. It's spicy and then the lingering pungency of the garlic. The palya is almost mousse-like in its texture. There's a combination, I'm told, of both the red chilies and the green chilies that are ground into a paste and then gets incorporated in it. So therefore, the warmth that comes from the chili is quite even and spread through the palya. Super is. So ನೀವು ಇದು ದೋಸೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ 30 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದು ಪಲ್ಯ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಪಲ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ದು ತಂದೆ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Oh, so I was learning from sir that when his father, Mr. Basappa, came first to Somwarpet from Shimoga, he came initially, he worked as a laborer on some of the estates. Such were the circumstances in the family. And then slowly, there was a boarding house and he began cooking there. And that's how this place came into being. Wonderful. So it's basically our time with the struggle is responsible for this today. So one man struggle 3 generations ago just to eke out a livelihood.
And they've continued that tradition and worked hard to maintain it.
Yes. Fantastic. So good. This certainly is a dosa to try when you find yourself in Somwarpet. Both the onion dosa and also the tuppa masala dosa here at Hotel Kalyan Bhavan. An eatery that goes back to 1948. So good.
I did. You tried this. I'll have maybe a piece of this.
Well, let's give the dosa a break and taste some of that sambar. That sambar looks nice. You want to try some sambar? ಹುಣಸೆ ಹಣ್ಣು, the red chili, ಬ್ಯಾಡಗಿ ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿ, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ವೆರಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಬೆಲ್ಲ. 5%. ಅಂದರೆ ಸೌತ್ ಕ್ಯಾನರಾ ಸಾಂಬಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಳಿ, ಸಿಹಿ, ಖಾರ ಒಂದು ಸಂತುಲನ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಗ್ರೇನಿ ಬೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಂಟಲ್ಸ್. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಪ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ dosa into that sambar. So good. That brings a new dimension to the dosa. You know, that's a beautiful thing about a dosa, right? You taste that dosa just by itself, it hits you in a certain way. Taste it with the palya, a different dimension. Dosa, palya, chutney, different dimension. And then you bring in something like the sambar. So there is no chance of you getting bored of a dosa.
4 different varieties.
That's right. I'm a big fan of the palya. Although it looks gentle at first, tinta adu heat gottagate. Adu ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿದು heat. The one that they have ground, the red chili, the green chili, you can definitely detect the heat. So good. Uddina vade. It's quite porous on the outside. On the inside, it's slightly held together, warranting a bit of a chew. How's the masala vade?
That's good.
kadle bele, the onions, the coriander, and the pudina. So when you come here, eat the dosae, both the doses, and carry some of that masala vade to munch on in the car on your drive out of Somwarpet. Next, some of the kesari bath and the uppittoo. Uppittoo and also the kesari bath. What strikes me right away is the fact that both of them are quite gutty, quite held together. This reminds me of the sheera baratella, Mangalore sheera type. Same Allah. I want to go for the uppittoo, but I think before that, some of that kesari bath. ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
ರೋಸ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಸ್. Rose essence.
Rose essence. Very nice. Also something to add to your must-have list. There's a fair bit going on in that uppittoo. I can see some carrots in there, tomatoes, lentils that have been fried. Idondu uridu sajjige, the flavor of the curry leaf. So nice. And somewhere that chili as well. So there's a lot that's going in there and it doesn't feel too rich.
Yeah.
It's very gentle, no?
And very finely chopped vegetables.
Yeah, very gentle in the manner that they appeal to your palate.
How prepare ಮಾಡೋದು?
So ಇದು ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ? ಹಾ, ಅದು ನೀವು ಮಾಡೋದು. Oh, wonderful. Sambar chutney. Next time ನಾನು ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೇನೆ. So the work is clearly allocated.
It's nice to see that he is cooking.
He is cooking.
And then he takes over in the...
See, that is how his tradition, his way of thinking has come to Ravi. Because he's seen his father do that. So when the first time when he wielded the dosae ladle at the age of 12, because he was seeing his father do that. And I think that is important. And that's how places like these carry through for decades and across generations. So good. I love the toasty flavor of the curry leaf and also the soft bite of the lentil, of the uddu that has been fried and added into it.
Actually, it's so nice to watch you eat, man.
Yeah.
You are savoring every morsel of it and you are able to get the ingredients so right. And he's saying yes. That only shows that you have tasted quite a bit in different places.
But yet, I'm always excited to meet the next plate.
Oh, yeah.
Because it offers something different.
Absolutely.
And that's why I have the highest regard for the kind of work that families like these do. Imagine if somewhere along the line, he had decided, okay, enough is enough. If Ravi had decided, okay, I want to do something else, we would be such a poorer society.
These are all heirloom recipes.
Oh, ನಾನು ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ದೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. Well, we've got the puri and the sagu.
ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಲೂ ಪಲ್ಯ.
Different ಆಲೂ ಪಲ್ಯ.
ಇದು ಪೂರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ.
ಪೂರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತೆಳು ಇದೆ.
ತೆಳು ಇದೆ.
Wonderful.
Look at this. It's malmal.
Like silk.
Very nice. Ravi, ನಾವು ಬಂದಾಗ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು.
ಮಂಡೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಓ,
ಮಂಡೇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆನ್ಸ್ಡೇಸ್.
ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ವೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ಡೇ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು.
Very soft. It almost melts, right? He's very right. I've never felt puri which is with no oil seen on top. You will at least...
Yeah, you will see the gloss of the oil. This is a healthy puri in a manner of speaking. With some of that telu palya.
Godi, complete.
Very nice. In that you're tasting more the flavor of the ನೀರುಳ್ಳಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪೊಟೇಟೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಾಸಿವೆ, ಉದ್ದಿನ ಬೇಳೆ, ಕರಿಬೇವು ಸೊಪ್ಪು, ಕರಿ ಲೀಫ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. Very nice. You're also seeing some chilies in that. Some green chili. If you want spice, well, add a green chili to the mix. We have an idli that's steaming away. I want to taste first that idli just by itself. The idli is fermented just right. Not even the slight sourness that I'm tasting in that idli. Soak it in that sambar. Basically, break up the idli into distinct pores and allow each pore to drink up the flavor of the sambar. That's the way to enjoy a dip idli or an idli sambar. Chamche there is fine, but the moment you deploy your fingers, every particle of that idli is getting soaked in the sambar. Coffee kuda bantu. Well, to wrap things up, a coffee here. The decoction is made in a 50-year-old brass decoction set. That's 50 years old.
Wow.
ಅದು ಖಾರ ತಿಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಕುಡಿಯುವಾಗ ಅದು ಬಿಸಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹಿಡಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು 20% ಚಿಕರಿ 30% ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. Just the right thing to end your Tindi outing here at Kalyan Bhavan in Somwarpet. Thank you, Dayanand, once again for bringing me here. I wouldn't have discovered this on my own. For hosting us for the night and for bringing us to a delicious breakfast this morning.
Most welcome. Come and have lunch here. Lunch is another level.
Yeah?
He does it really well on a banana leaf. And all again, home ground masalas. So whenever my friends come from Bangalore, Hyderabad, Bombay, I just bring them here. It's something authentic, which is unique.
Fantastic.
You should come for lunch another time.
Certainly. I'm going to certainly return for lunch. And should you find yourself anywhere in this part of Coorg, North Coorg, definitely make your way to Somwarpet either for lunch or for breakfast to savor these delicacies that the family has been making since 1948, exactly a year after independence. Let that sink in, because those are the sort of culinary traditions that get served in places like these across generations. May they try prosper, may they continue to do well, thanks to food lovers like you, who I'm sure will drive the distance to savor delicacies like this. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Gourmet on the Road. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, stay strong, and happy drinking. If you'd like to support the work that we do at Food Lovers TV, do consider joining our membership community on YouTube by hitting the join button below or on the home page, and receive special privileges like behind the scenes footage, shoot updates, access to live Q&As, and a lot more. You could support us on our Patreon page as well. For more info, check out the links in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. Happy eating.